All right, guys, jumping into the second round of the tournament for Tech Find and Return Sphere, we are going against the Luca Goers. Kilga Beast taking on the Guado Glories. So let's also put Nimruk in the goalie box because we don't want to get scored on, that's for sure. And let's see if there's any techniques we can learn. I feel like there isn't too many, and that's the entire reason for Tech Find being such a prized kind of prize, I guess, a prized prize, if you will. No, it's really good. It's really good to get. It's it opens techniques for our team, and it's going to allow us to morph our team into what we think their final iteration should be, like wither tackles for our forwards, things like that, right? Because a lot of times with a lot of our techniques, like we can't or we shouldn't really rely on them. So specifically, you have these like front forwards, or well, just forwards, I guess, and you've got like Igor and Blappa with Nap Tackle 3. But as other teams get better and better, it probably just makes more sense to put Wither Tackle 3 on them. And the whole idea there, of course, is, it's Wither Tackle 3. If we don't steal the ball, we can still do something to the opposing player. And 99% of the time, we're probably not going to be stealing the ball because it's a forward. Although the forwards for the Bhed Psyches that, we're playing, they do have pretty good tackle. Or attack, or whatever you want to call it. Volley? Oh, unlucky. Alright, well, we're going to Wither Tackle through this. And then, of course, we do have the opportunity to just pass to anyone here. We swept their goalie, so it doesn't matter who gets the ball. We can try to pass to Igor because why not? He seems the most free, right? Out of everyone. He seems the most, able to just get the ball and score. And shouldn't be too bad. It's going to be 1-0. So the goal ideally is just scoring 2 goals in the first half, and that will open us up for a few more goals and such, or at least experience in the second half. I mean, that really is what we do for a large portion of the series. We're just trying to open up experience possibilities for the second half and stuff. So they're kind of running a flat line, which it seems weird, but it is actually a really bad idea. Because it just opens up a lot of opportunity for us to just kind of pass to our forwards. Like, who's guarding our forward right now? I mean, I'm going to push up the middle here, and I'll encounter Grave. It is what it is. But I have Tackle Slip too, so I should be able to survive. Well, do I even encounter? I do, okay. It would have been crazy if I didn't, actually. That would have been really lucky. And I mean, does Roddy really stop this? No, it's 2-0. I mean, that is such a difficult encounter for them to even deal with. I mean, you've got a forward right in front of you, and you're just trying to, how do you stop the shot, right? It's near impossible. It's near, if not impossible. He's going to have Grave all blue and green. He is just, well, I guess orange and green, but, the stat's blue. I mean, that is just a rough life. So we're actually going to push up here a little bit, and then we're just going to pass back to the back line. Really, once we score 2 goals, we don't care. The only thing that we need to do in these games is win them. We're going for a first place prize. We're not going for the top score or anything like that. So the score is very much not important. The only reason we score 2 is in case somehow they come back in the second half and they score a goal. It's not like a tied game or anything. That really is the main motivation. Yeah, and we've got less than a minute left, and you can kind of already see the Goers are defeated. They don't even want to encounter us. They're like, you know what? Let him live his life, and they just let us do whatever. It's crazy. There it is, 2-0 going into the second half, so not too bad at all. So, like, no experience for them pretty much, and then quite a bit for us. Gonna see a level up for a few people here, specifically Lakam and Nimruk. So Lakam is gonna be level 90, more HP, endurance, block. Nimruk level 91, more HP, endurance, shoot, and catch. So not too bad. And then we'll just throw Judah in the goal. I already knew Nimruk was gonna level up because he got within 1 experience point last game, so it's like, all right, if he's in the game as a goalie at all, he's gonna get it. And if he's in the field, like, he's probably gonna get it just from taking actions. Like, it was pretty much like a foregone conclusion at that point. Yeah, we're gonna pass to Nimruk though, and yeah, then we're gonna pass on the back line. That's really what we're gonna be looking for here. So pass between Nimruk and Lakam. It is worth noting that Nimruk does have enough pass to knock out Vixen and Abus. So it shouldn't be too bad if he has to do that, but you know, it's all dependent on if we have to do that. More than likely we will have to. Whenever we start the half, generally they don't leave us alone. If we were to score a goal, they probably would, but there's not really a point to do that, right? Like, that is a little bit much, I feel, for what we're looking to do here. So we're gonna pass over, and this is a little bit risky. We probably could have taken them on one at a time, but you know, we're brave / potentially stupid. Perfect. And then we're just gonna bait Grave away, and essentially with this, we're just playing monkey in the middle, right? Like, what does he do? We pass to Nimruk, he chases Nimruk. We pass to Lakam, he chases Lakam. But like, there's not really a good situation here, and I don't think we have enough pass to actually knock him out with Nimruk. But you know, I'm not really sure. I'm also not brave enough to check because that's how I lose the ball, and I don't want to do that. I mean, I guess Nimruk does have 74 endurance. Like, keep in mind like this: Nimruk has 74 endurance. Look at my forwards. Nimruk has significantly more endurance than my forwards. It's ridiculous. It's crazy. He endures everything. He is there to win, there to survive. Yeah, and I don't think we're gonna level up or anything. Like, we just barely leveled up Nimruk last half. So, I mean, I think at this point he must require like 130 experience or something crazy to level up. So, really, the whole point of this is to just slowly get him closer, right? Like, that's really the idea here. Yeah, Grave isn't doing anything today. Yeah, and I mean, the more I think about it, the more I think, like, I guess I could, like, encounter Grave with Lakam and check his block, but it just doesn't seem worth it. I mean, especially at this point, right? Like, we really have invested in just playing monkey in the middle, so it doesn't really make sense to now encounter him and just try for the best. Like, we just don't get as much benefit because we don't have enough time, or we don't have as much time to pass. Yeah, so we definitely don't do as much passing as we normally would, but it's a little bit hurt because of Grave existing in the midfield there. So it is going to be 2-0 as the final score, though. So a little bit of experience for them. By that, I mean 2 experience for their goalie. Yeah, it was funny. Nimruk actually needed exactly 130 experience to level up. But they both, Lakam and Nimruk both got a little bit, so it's worth it. Anyways, we 2-0 the Goers and be 7-0 the Gories. Okay, I don't even think you technically can score within 22 seconds with this skin, but sure. And look at that Iskin Warbite. Like, they scored within 17 seconds? That's ridiculous. Alright, well that's going to finish it for today. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.